Hello, it's Polish Paul, welcome to the channel. In today's video we building all of this, the entrance plaza for my druidic part of the park. Well, druidic slash fairy tale, so next update definitely gonna make this area shine. So I'm building all of this today, including those custom lights here, what I created. And also what we're gonna build is the finish up the mountain. Because it's needed doing, and inside the mountain needed decorating as well, so we're gonna do all that. You know, there's multiple coaster tracks passing through it, through the multiple entrances, so I'm gonna show you in the video how I built all this and this little tunnel. So if you like what you're seeing and want to see more of this park, it's still happening, still being built. Once it's finished, I put it on the workshop. If you want to watch it and see how it progresses and support the channel as well. We lately passed 50 subscribers. Awesome stuff. Let's make it 200 next. Then please press a like, subscribe, and let's do it. I'm starting this build by doing some path work here, making some pathage, and that is because as I've been building this park, I've been building different areas separate. So different theme areas was like built, you know, in different parts of the park, but you know, my big brain was working and it was all part of the plan, and now this plan comes together very nicely. So some areas of the park are ready to be connected. So I'm connecting the main, let's say, plaza of the druidic area of the park, where it all can be, you know, a very natural look and everything. Big contrast from the Soviet brutalism entrance, let's say, plaza. So definitely two different worlds, but that's the beauty of theme park. You've seen so many different things. So the path I did here reminds me a lot of when I used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 with custom scenery and the painful putting of curbs on the path. If any of you played RCT3 or remembers it, the game had kind of like this square path system still. It was 3D but worked like 2D Roller Coaster Tycoon. So you couldn't even have rounded paths unless you get yourself some custom scenery, which most of people did in later years of the game. And with this custom scenery comes, you could have get custom curbs as well. And adding the curbs was so painful. I just remember doing it. And you know, back in the day, you could make it look good. Now if I think about it, what I've been creating and how much time I spent creating it, definitely, you know, not worth it. But then, you know, it's having fun what matters. But anyway, I had this station ready, so invisible paths just being added here. But of course, you always have to do a few adjustments here and there while you're doing something new in Planet Coaster 2. Now I'm gonna speak about this lamp, what I'm doing with it here and dressing it nicely. I said, lamp, you look a bit naked here, let me just make you nice and cozy with some nice clothage here. So that's what I'm doing, making it all looking natural and warm. I don't know, but anyway, the idea of this lamp is that I wanted something to be a light, so you know the people don't bump into the lake and drown in it, so they can see. And the light needed to be not a fire in this part of the area, because of course this is like a druidic but also fantasy fairy tale, let's say, part, and it's, you know, it's easy to use the fire because it always fits the theme. So I wanted something different, something natural, and as I've been going through the pieces, it looked at me with all those 5 bulbs straight into my eyes, and this lamp says, make me yours, play with me, dress me, undress me, stick things on me. And so that's what I did. The lamp and me had a connection here, and with this lamp it's kind of transforms the area as well, because I don't need all the different colors and everything, and then I copied and pasted it, and it looked good. So yeah, thanks lamp, thanks for being you. Now, while I'm building here, let me just throw some knowledge at you and give you some plan co / Planet Coaster. Let's speak properly here. By speaking properly, I don't mean my accent, that stays like that forever. No matter how hard I try, I still gonna sound like this. So, I'm gonna speak about the latest news and the hotfix, what the Frontier added to the game. So they usually do that not long after the release of the new updates. There's always few issues, few crashes, something not working. People are like, make it work. And Frontier is like, fine, and they're doing it very fast. So this hotfix actually was released like within 4 or 5 days. Like they really done it fast. So if you didn't install it yet or launch the game and saw the message, what they fixed is they fixed opacity sliders have now been added to glass pane frame rectangle and glass paint frame thin scenery pieces. So apparently they was missing, I didn't even notice. And another thing what I didn't notice is they fixed missing railings on the polished wood railing and the painted metal railing, path railing types. So now I never really use the path, you know, in-game path railings. I like to make something that's my own and place it slightly offset maybe in a different place, but it's nice that they fixed that for those people who's been using it. And they've added various stability fixes, because of course, as we know, every now and then sometimes the game will crash and the game will say, I crashed, do you want to submit the report? And once you submit those reports, the developers can see it and be like, see, we need to fix this, and then they're doing it. Here I'm adding some more lights. I wanted this area to all look pretty and fairy tale-y, so you know, it's all need to come together, so a few adjustments every now and then. So as I'm building this park, you see me, I kind of switching between day and night time here, and that is because I want it to look good during the day and the night. I don't want to build it and then having to add the lights afterwards. I want it all to be part of one design maybe, you know, kind of like things getting designed in real life. I don't like to forget, because then my lights sometimes don't fit if I build them after. I learned that from playing, you know, the other games, Planet Coaster 1, 2, and Roller Coaster, everything else. Anyway, so that's why I'm doing, and you know, the lights got different colors, so I think they look great. I'm gonna have a look at it after the dark, maybe after this fast footage ends here and me talking over it, and then we have a quick look how it looks at night. Now here I still trying to use those beats. I was thinking the station might look nice with those beats, but then it didn't work together. From far away they just looks a bit not that great in the daytime. So what I would like to Frontier to add is definitely some proper LED pieces, you know, the thin ones, so we can see what they are. As of now they not done it, they got just those big bulky ones, but as we know, LED light strips exist, so you know, something like you know, making small light patterns would be nice. I spoke about the fire, so here I'm adding a few fire, but like I said, I don't want it to be overused, so I just added it to this part of the path, kind of in the lake, so it's not too close to the path, just to add some depth. And those lights are added just to make it look pretty. They wanted the fire just to overtake the area. There is some underwater lights, and what I'm using is the lamp from the game. Kind of you can bury it in scenery, and it looks apart then like a proper, you know, attachment to your creations. So yeah, that's cool. Spotlight always comes handy. Those spotlights, I'm just getting the sign, trying to find the best way where to put it, and I had a big brain moment again. And if I put the spotlight on this pole here with the fire, it's kind of concealed. It's kind of what maybe would happen in real life as well, how it's been built, and it makes it look nice. So yeah, another big brain moment here. Now, as I'm having my big brain moments in dark, this is something what didn't work out. I was thinking how the fire would look in water. It turned out it didn't look great. As I'm having those big brain moments, oh yeah, just wanted to have a fast track entrance and normal entrance, slightly different colors. So once again, the spotlights. Those spotlights in this game look amazing. What I would like the developers to definitely add is the floodlights as well, you know, the big, massive, bulky floodlights, when I could maybe put darker parts of the coaster when it kind of goes off to the woods and disappears. It would be nice. So in this part, it's time to finish the mountain and, you know, make it look more mountainified and a part of the build. I built the fence at the back, what kind of been off the script, what I'm talking about. Off the screen, I forgot to record it, never mind. So now we're doing the cave decoration part. And as I'm doing that, let's have a knowledge thrown at you again. So let's speak about those updates. As I'm doing my builds, I'm gonna try to, you know, kind of talk about the update. So in last video I spoke about the shops and them being added. Now I want to speak about the on-ride photos, because the developers announced them, and in the Frontier Direct, Frontier or Live, whatever it's called, they gave us some nice information about those pieces. So basically the camera, what the footage they showed, I tried to edit it maybe in the editing part of this video when I'm editing it, which is the most boring thing ever, but you know, I would like just to build and talk about it and have editing done like in Planet Coaster 2, so it's fun. But editing videos for me, it is not fun, but then it needs to be done. So anyway, well, I forgot now what I was talking about. The on-ride photos, that's it. So what's happening with them is you kind of can place them, looks like it, anywhere on the track, and once you place them, then you can connect your screens to them. So in the stream they showed the update in the shop where there was the screen connected to the booth, and then you could buy the on-ride photos. But the developer says it doesn't have to be like that. You can do it your way. You can have just screen and have a feed of photos, or you can connect your own shop to it, and it will be, you know, in your facilities. It will be a shop to pick from. So what they did with it is gave you total freedom of how you want to go about it. In my previous episode of building this coaster, I mean building shop for it as well, which is empty shell at the moment, because of course it's ready for the next update, but I left myself some room for on-ride photos as well, just to have it next to the shop, so as you exit the ride, it's there. So I definitely gonna utilize it fully, and I'm definitely cannot wait for this update. That's gonna be some fun things to play with, so a very good update. As I'm doing those builds, I will talk to you about other stuff what they've got in updates, but for now, for this video, I just wanted to touch on the on-ride photo sections, which are very exciting and looks like you can just do a lot with it, not just have it as a track piece, but you know, you can have a lot play about with it, which is nice. Frontier gets it finally. They're not doing the boring stuff like, you know, expanding the staff rotas or something. Can you imagine if they did that? In next update, when you do the rota, you have to think about staff holidays and sickness as well. Oh my god, can you imagine that? I shouldn't say it. Oh my god, what if it happens? No, it won't. So anyway, this is, I had a little like a house, druid's house on the island, what I could copy and paste and make things from it. So here I'm making tunnel of it. Of course it will need few adjustments, as you can see me doing, because if I just copy and paste it, it won't look apart, but kind of the outline of the building was ready, so it was maybe easier than starting it all from scratch. It's got custom roof, and I just wouldn't be bothered maybe. It would be too much to build another custom roof. So yeah, a few adjustments and the tunnel looks alright. I might have another tunnel on the side somewhere, maybe bigger, maybe slightly different, like a maybe dark ride section. But this one breaks up this track. You've got four pieces of track in one line, let's say, and also it looks nice from the lake. So I wanted to have some sort of building here, and of course adding foliage and making it all look pretty, because it needs to look pretty and nice here, just so it's all pretty and nice. so that's why I've done it. This is like a island next to the main drop. Useful, very useful here. The stones from the game, the recolorable ones, so I kind of put them in color of the stones what I used for this build, but because I didn't want them to have this moss on top of it, I was able to just have like a proper stone in same color, making look apart and making this area look better. I might expand on my lily pads, I might not, I don't know yet, but we see. So what I've got left in this build is, actually don't know, We see what I come across. Oh yeah, that's it. So let's have a let's have a look now at the, maybe let's have a quick walk on the area and see what's happened, what I built. I'm gonna have a walk in the dark. Thanks for watching, and yeah, walk with me. Okay, so here we are in my druidic area. Let's have a closer look at it. Let's maybe start as if we're going through the entrance. So we go from the park and then straight to the druidic area, because there is some developments that gonna happen in this part of the park as well. So let's have ourselves to first person mode. We bought a ticket, and then as you walk to the park, it's kind of big contrast between what's in it now, this, let's say, like a totalitarian Soviet era brutalism part of the park, which I really enjoy in building, by the way. I think those are some, maybe they look a bit square, but those are some of my favorite builds. But there will be a lot of changes still coming. There's a gap in the fence because this part gonna kind of expand to different, to the extension of this area, but that's when I'm ready. I'm gonna talk about it. And also here, I want kind of set like a military checkpoint that it's gonna tell you that you live in the, you know, the free republic, as I call the part of this part here. I actually need to do the invisible paths here. I didn't done them yet. So yeah, so that's, and then you enter the theme park properly, the themed wards. So down there is the family area, and this is that druidic area. So let's have a quick stroll here, and then I switch it on at night. Let's do a quick lap. Those lamps look nice. This ride with the monster down there, I don't think I'm gonna use it, so that's gonna go, but I'm gonna have big stone creature, but on this ride, maybe not same one as down there. I don't know if I can zoom in. Maybe not, yeah, maybe not same one as this, but something else. Anyway, so let's have a quick loop maybe. So I was thinking of looping those things together, those paths, but I think as it is now, it kind of looks better. So for the aesthetic reasons, let's look at it from the bridge. I left it so there's a grass here. But anyway, we can loop it through the park. Nice waterfall, a lot of waterfalls here. So we're not going on the ride. The station, I might actually raise the roof a bit, thinking about it. It's a bit low. I might leave it, I don't know. But the station is not finished yet. I need to do some signs and lights. But anyway, then we back here. And then it's rest of the path, so we're gonna stroll from it, on it. But I need to change the lighting because I like this area, how it looks at night. So I'm back where I started. I'm getting my steps in today. Let's get, oh no, I'm back to the beginning. So let's change for the night. I love how the sound changes, by the way, just so good. So this looks, I need to put some lights here actually, but yeah, looks alright. So what's happened is, as you see those statues of the family, because in Free Republic it's all about the family, they very bright, and that's because I've done them very early when the game released, and the light somehow wasn't that bright, so I placed loads of together. Now I need to change it. But anyway, we go here, those lights looks nice, so definitely need to relight the area a bit. So yeah, that's our fantasy area, and I think, and same with this heart down there. I'm gonna do new sculpture of it, because that's too bright now. But anyway, that looks nice, the three houses. So as we, oh, the monster looks good. Look at monster at night. Whoa, eat you. So let's go. This coaster, by the way, that was my random half legs. That was my first build in the Planet Coaster 2, and I absolutely loved it. So where am I? Oh yeah, zoomed in. So this path turns out to look great at night with all the lights and everything. I mean, just look at it. Those lights, they just add in so much. Thanks to those 5 bulbs on them. There's a fire, never touch the fire unless you want to be on fire, then feel free to do so. This is little house. Now there is a bridge here. I could actually, maybe in future seasons of this park, change this to a station for new ride or a shop. I don't know yet. Mushroom standing here and the house. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, looking so good. Okay, so the station gonna be very dark probably. It kind of holds up, but yeah, I definitely need to put some lights. Yeah, let's exit. The construction area of the park looks great as well at night from far away. And let's walk through this path. So this section of the bridge has no lights on it, but we've got those lights here and the fire as well. So that's what making it maybe all lit up. Oh yeah, let's look at the sign. I'm gonna change the name of the ride. So the name here, according to Google, this translates to bleeding heart in the Celtic language. If it's true or not, I don't know, but I'm gonna change it anyway. I still gonna leave the heart here, but I'm gonna change, make the new one using the new rock pieces. So anyway, let's stroll on this night path. I would definitely like to walk on this path at night. The Planet Coaster 2 engine is so good when it comes to beauty of what you build. So many pieces. And here we've got this little, like I don't know even what it is. Altar you call it? I don't know. So because the game kind of generates cube maps, if you see when you get something off the screen, it's not reflex, and it's because those two logs cover some lake, you can see how things kind of look like they disappear when you move. But of course ray traced water would be expensive to render. So this is what I built last time. This is going to be my shop. As you can see, it's empty, but you can't really see because it's dark. Oh, waterfall looks great at night. Look over this moon. Wow, wow, the planet. Wow, this is the shot. This is this path. I want a chair here, and I just want to sit there. Wow, awesome. Anyway, yeah. So the shop. So you're kind of gonna enter it here, and here will be some stands or something, and maybe I do like a till here. So it's gonna be half open, half closed shop. And down there behind here, this bit, this and this, I might have to destroy a bit of fence, going to be a on-ride photo blocks section. This gyro swings look nice at night as well. And this path looks great at night. So you got a glass path going over the water with some light edge and lights on top reflecting nicely. Great stuff. And now look, as we go through the tunnel, that's the tunnel what I built. In the cave. This is our mushroom again. Yeah, very nice. And it connects nicely to the exit from the ride. So this is something what we built in previous episodes. Yeah, definitely got this nice theme here. I'm quite happy with this build. I'm gonna have to ruin it with real life signs, just for real. Oh, I forgot to put meshes on the path down there. How much I've got to do? I bet a lot. So I've done it here. Those meshes are so people don't break their legs and they can walk. This is what would be done in real life probably. I mean, I saw it, so I know it would. But yeah, so I bet I didn't done them all the way from here. Or did I have done them here? No, I didn't, so I got all this to do. I'm gonna do it off camera, so to not bore you. But yeah, so that's it for today's episodes. Thanks for watching, I really appreciated it. If you're new to the channel, then I placed... I just noticed the whipping willows are kind of pointing in the wrong direction. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe. It does help a lot. Helps me, helps the channel. The more views, the more videos get suggested. So if you're watching, I appreciate it. Press a like, and I see you in future episodes. Once the park is ready, I will put it on the workshop. And for now, that's it. Bye 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 bye.